close attention to what's going on in this world, man. Satan is raising these dudes up to deceive. In his video, got 1 million Christian chicks out there. I'm saying straight up. Another Christian artist, man, Tadashi, man, he another one, man. Straight demonic, man. You listen to his new record, man, it ain't about nothing, man. Dude just making words rhyme on beats, man. It ain't the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Lecrae, straight for Satan, man. Lecrae got a tattoo on his arm, man, that represents the damn devil symbol, man, the mark of the beast, man, 666, man. It's not a game, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. And another thing with this dude Lecrae, is twittering Genuine Wife to do a song with her when you got 1 million Christian chicks out there that sing for Christ that's really living it, but he running behind Genuine Wife. This dude Lecrae throwing up the same signs in his video. It's the same stuff, man. It's sickening. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Another artist, man, told y'all the reason why they getting the deals and what's going on. I'm just letting y'all know how serious this stuff is, man.
I've been to a couple Diddy parties. Now, I'm risking a lot by saying this because I know as soon as I say that, all the assumptions are going to come in and if I don't say evil things were taking place, then I'm covering for them. And if I do say evil things were taking place, then I'm one of them ones like, yeah, Lecrae, expose it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been to lots of parties. I've been to Jamie Foxx. I've been with Snoop, T.I. Like, I've been to lots of places. Here's what I'll say. There are people who will test you. There are people who will see how far your limits are. And if you're willing to take a step, then they'll take two. I, in my personal experience, never saw anything where someone was like, you can't move any further unless you do X, Y, or Z. But what I did see was if you do X, Y, or Z, well, keep coming because and that's how we all are. It's Psalm 1, right? It says, blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, who does not stand in the way of sinners, who does not sit in the seat of mockers. You start walking, they gonna walk with you. And now you find yourself standing. I've been to a couple Diddy parties. Now I'm risking come sit. Now next thing you know, you're sitting. And so it was never a situation where I felt forced to sit. It was a situations where I was asked, do you stand? Do you stand? And I'm like, I don't stand. Oh, okay, cool. And then I was left alone. It's like, oh, he's not about that life. He's not with it. I'm leaving him alone. And this is what I'll say. And I won't say whose party I was at or what party, but this is a crazy situation, right? I was at one of these parties, and for me, I have met actors and celebrities who said, man, thank you for being here. I needed your presence here. You're the reason why I know God is walking with me. And we've had conversations since where they're like, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Because how you going to be a light if you never in the dark? Now, if you cannot handle being in the dark, stay up out of certain places, right? Don't play tug of war by yourself. I never went to these events by myself. I was always with people who were walking in the light, and we always had a mission. It was never just to go in there and wild out and be stupid. But the other side of the coin is, yes, if I'm a human, so I'm frail. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was moments for me of like, oh my gosh, I'm here. I'm part of the crew. Like, look at me. Yes, I struggle with acceptance and wanting to be associated with greatness. And I got caught up in some of that nonsense internally, right? I'm headed back upstairs to like the main area where everyone's kind of congregating and hanging out. And the music changed. It was like really hard and heavy at first. And then, like it was a little softer. It was a little more sensual when I came out the studio and started going upstairs. And on my way upstairs, there's like this couch. And on the couch, I saw a couple of guys really going at it hard and heavy. And
that's crazy.
And I was like, oh, my brain, I'm thinking, well, this celebrity party, people do what they do. As I started moving upstairs, I passed them up and I noticed that it wasn't just those two guys. It was more and more people just going at it. I was like, okay, it's time for me to roll. I'm gonna grab my stuff and I'm gonna get up out of here.
That's a wild party, bro. And they weren't the only ones.
There was an artist there who said, hey, Lecrae, around 1 a.m., make sure you're not here. And I was like, what? You just don't want to be here at 1 in the morning. And I was like, now my pride kicked in, like, yo, you don't know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can handle myself. Like, I'm not some little church boy who ain't never seen nothing. Like, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you talking about? Well, it's probably 12:30. I'm downstairs. I go downstairs to the studio. I come up out the studio, and I'm headed back upstairs to like the main area where everyone's kind of congregating and hanging out. And the music changed. It was like really hard and heavy at first, and then, you know, like jam and dancing music. And it was a little softer. You know, it was a little more sensual when I came out the studio and started going upstairs. And on my way upstairs, there's like this couch.
All this brother is doing is lying on that man.
I've been to a couple Diddy parties. I
met Puff Daddy. He had an invisible chain, meaning
Whack, you stay out of this, Whack. Out of everything you don't stay out of, you stay out of this.
Hey, let me tell you this.
This really happening.
Let me tell you this. You know, I talk to Whack on and off camera. Anytime I ask him anything about Diddy, man, Whack back up. I even asked him about the Diddy shit with Tupac.
no, hold on, bro.
Man, Diddy's innocent.
No, he's guilty of having parties.
What that mean?
Huh?
What's a party?
He killed Pop.
That's
man.
some shit he ain't supposed to be doing.
Like, what that mean?
What
Because
party mean?
That Gene
Niggas,
Deal
y'all
nigga
see
be
what he
saying
said?
niggas coming out with, like, you know what I mean?
Gene
They got
ain't gonna
towels
lie.
around their waist.
I'm gonna tell you this about Gene. I know Gene. That's K-Say family. We heard him tell Fabulous, "Nah, I want to have a party."
Oh man, come
what
on,
that mean?
man.
That means a party behind the scenes of a party.
Listen, man. For the record,
That sound like some Illuminati shit. You got to explain the party
That's
part.
some Saucy Santana shit.
Nah, stop it.
some,
Now that we got there, party is some different shit.
What that mean? Yo, Troy, yo, put me on
Fab
game.
said, bro, we been in the club a gang of times together. He like, nah, Playboy, I want a party. I don't know. That's what he said,
man,
bro.
they say ain't no party like a Diddy party. That's what they say.
I don't know, bro. Maybe we can assume.
Was
we
Puff
need
at the
somebody.
Illuminati
Yo,
shit you
Diddy.
went to?
Yo, Diddy, look, bro. Next time you go live, let's kill this shit. Explain to us, the people, the fans, what defines a party. And that's it. Because we know he got a lot of beautiful women.
Edit this shit out.
No, but how about Whack? How
Hold
about you
on,
just
bro.
go to the
I'm about
party
to
and
edit this
explain
shit
to us
out.
what
Hold
you
on,
sold,
bro.
How was it?
No, hold on, bro.
That'd be
You
better.
know our fucking deal, bro. Anytime I'm in the seat, no editing.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
It's his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man. I
Man,
miss
but I'm
partying
talking about
with
for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Whack, you stay out of this, Whack.
I've been to a couple Diddy parties.
This time, 50 pulls out an old video of Diddy on stage slapping Hove on his back, man. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage other men into sexual acts with him.
50 Cent isn't taking it. Read Diddy Lit. Read Diddy Lit.
Something ain't right, y'all.
It's nothing like fellowshipping, you know? So we see
These guys have organized a mass organized effort to slander my name behind the scenes.
Look at the hand gestures. Look at how TD Jakes is standing. Y'all know that stand.
I gotta give a special thank you to the people that was really like there for me. Bishop TD Jakes.
Mace just dropped a bombshell about the controversial preacher and Diddy's longtime friend, TD Jakes, and rumor has it that Pastor Jakes has been attending a lot of freak-offs at Diddy's parties. Rumors about TD Jakes being everything but a man of God have been circulating for a long time. However, some new details surfaced recently about him and Diddy being part of a secret club where freak-offs are just the tip of the iceberg. So what did Mace reveal about TD Jakes? And what exactly did Jakes do at Diddy's parties? Let's get into it.
And I want to tell you why, you know. If the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God could use me aggressively.
It looks like Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy could be the unraveling of the industry. And if Diddy gets criminally prosecuted, there's a long list of people he could drag down with him. And one of them is his longtime friend and spiritual mentor, T.D. Jakes. Now, if you don't know who T.D. Jakes is, he's one of those prosperity preachers who claims Jesus is rich and God wants us to accumulate as much wealth as possible. But you'll never catch T.D. Jakes doing what Jesus did and spending time with the poor and the downtrodden. Instead, Bishop Jakes prefers to keep the company of presidents, celebrities, and billionaires. And hands down, his favorite celebrity to hang out with is Diddy. So much so that rumors have been circulating for years that these two are more than friends. Speculations about T.D. Jakes being on the DL have been around for a long time, and they reached a fever pitch back in 2009 after his son, Jermaine Jakes, was arrested for openly soliciting gay sex from an undercover vice detective in a public park, just a few blocks from his father's megachurch, the Potter's House in Dallas, Texas. Now, as for Diddy and T.D. Jakes' friendship, it goes back years, and Diddy even enlisted Jakes to officiate the funeral of his ex, Kim Porter. When Kim died, Pastor Jakes shared her photo on his Instagram, and in the caption, he talked about the love Diddy had for Kim. He wrote, "Though you may grieve her absence, realize that many people never had such love in all of their lives. You are blessed to have someone to miss." So it looks like T.D. Jakes thinks love means controlling, beating, and breaking your girlfriend's nose, because that's exactly how Diddy treated Kim, allegedly.
Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings, that's Kim's book. Then you hear about the fact that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht?
But despite Diddy's reputation as one of the most depraved men in the industry, T.D. Jakes never missed an invitation to one of Diddy's infamous parties.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you, we love you, man.
By the way, when Jaguar Wright was asked why she thinks T.D. Jakes is always at Diddy's parties, she had this to say.
But for him to be at a Diddy party, I don't know. Like, I feel the same way about that as I feel about when Tyler Perry came to his church and laid hands on him and he caught the Holy Spirit from Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is the bishop of what? Like, I've never, like, and I cut a check for $100 and I'm gonna lay my hands on your bishop, and he said, and then the bishop said, it's on the internet. He's doing all of this, right? And then there's a woman on the dais screaming, push the baby out, birth that baby, push the. I'm like, are we a church? Or is this about to turn into like a whole nother scene, like a lost scene from Eyes Wide Shut?
And Jaguar wasn't lying about that Tyler Perry situation. Back in 2013, T.D. Jakes received a.
These guys.
I've been to a couple Diddy parties.
So yeah, I didn't know who the fuck Lecrae was, but I wanted to point something out to y'all. So one thing I want to start with is the feet. Whenever you see a motherfucker standing heel to heel, look at the top row. Whenever you see somebody standing heel to heel, like these first three, that's a Masonic pose, right? Now, left foot first. You see how you got the left foot first? That's a Masonic stance, right? You see the hand clap. I'm gonna go from left to right. The hidden hand, when people put their hand in their pocket and one hand out, that's a hidden hand. You see the hand over the chest or waist, just hand coming across the body, that's a Masonic sign. Okay? You got the guy with his hands raised. Obviously, I showed you that one in the Freemasons made football with the touchdown, right? But the next one is the hand clasp, right? Now, y'all gotta understand that hand clasp. But I'm gonna just run through a couple of them. This another one I wanted to point out is the finger point, the point to the temple, right? And the point on the mouth. See, you got the hand on the mouth. right? Christian prophecy, Masonic symbols. Okay. So this is just kind of proof. You dig, when people think that, because I've gotten pushback for these hand sign videos, and people think I'm reaching and all that. Right? We all know about the Freemason handshake. We know about the hidden hand. Look at his hands. Right? I keep telling y'all, it's the hand clasp. That's a Masonic pose. Okay? And again, we know the mudras, they gonna tell you, nah, they energy harnessing and they channeling the energy. I did a video on mudras. That shit is Hinduism, Taoism. I'm gonna just give y'all part 2. I'm gonna go even deeper on the mudras. Y'all gonna learn about them motherfucking mudras. But yeah, I don't know who. I ain't really know about this dude Lecrae till he came up with the Diddy party. So I was like, okay, like once you say you done party with Diddy, it ain't really nothing more to talk about. You know what I mean? You done said it all in that one sentence. Okay? You see the Freemason point to the face? Famous Malcolm X took that famous picture. Okay? See, dude got the hand on the chin, Harry Belafonte. Hand on his stomach. Okay, Masonic hand images. And I ain't gonna click on it because it's licensable, but that's a troglodyte. Okay? Now, this is another one, I had to learn to stop putting the fist in the air. The fist in the air is Masonic. That's why they adopted it with the Black Panthers, right? I'm starting to think the Black Panthers was a Masonic group. Take the life out of us. That was our best shot, and it failed. Right? They had COINTELPRO, but I'm thinking it was all a ploy. I'm gonna get into that. Cause y'all know, I think Huey was in a fraternity. Huey was in a fraternity. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just, I saw this Lecrae shit, and I remembered. I'm like, oh, I remember an old video about Lecrae from Thoughts Camera Action. Y'all go subscribe to Thoughts Camera Action. They be taking him down, cause he be really getting to it. But y'all go check out Thoughts Camera Action. But that's all we got for today. Here go the motherfucking the Hamza hand. You see it say Masonic hand. I think that Hamza hand. You got Trump throwing it out. Don't let that Hamza hand shit fool you. It's really the black hand, the left hand. But all right, man. Y'all stay on the right path, the right hand path. Stay off the left hand path. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Illuminati is an extension of the mystery schools, which started way before Egypt even existed. It was from the land of Chem. And the Emerald Tab, it starts on Atlantis, the actual island itself. Thoth's dad sends him to the land of Chem. He gets in a ship. When he gets out, there's barbarians. His job is to bring them to a higher level of civilization. From there, when they get to a certain level, he opens up the mystery schools and he begins to teach these people the higher things, dimensions, technology, quantum physics, all the stuff that they need to know, you know, the universe and everything else, how things work, even to a higher level, talking about even manipulating the ether through vibrations and thought. So these mystery schools maintained for many, many years, and they were for invitation only, but they were for enlightenment of the race. Over time, as some of these gods left and disappeared, like Thoth, for example, after he was gone, he became a deity, and many years after he left. And then all of a sudden, the pyramid priests figured out, oh wow, we can use this as a control method.